The Castleton women's soccer team is doing more than just putting on a good show on the field this season. Every goal they score will raise money for Score for Babies, a fundraising campaign for the March of Dimes.
I think every parent, when you have a kid is a shining moment, and then when you find out that things aren't working right and they have to go to the NICU, it's probably the scariest thing you've ever had to experience. Jack was in the NICU for 17 days. Was really, a wrenching experience for my wife and I. And at that time, I was like, I want to do something to give back, because there's wonderful people that are a part of the hospital. There's wonderful people at the Ronald McDonald House that make that experience as painless as can be. So we really wanted to do that. And everybody knows somebody who's had a premature baby, or we all know the horror story of the parents that don't get to bring their baby home from the hospital. I have a close friend who didn't have that luxury, and I really thought that this is a great way for us to give back.
The student athletes that field this squad each are connected to the fundraiser in their own way. For soccer standout Mallory Costello, a future in the nursing field has her interested in wanting to give back to babies and their families.
This is an awesome thing that we're doing, because I love fundraising for medical things, because I am a nursing major. So I know what premature babies and everything that happens with that. So this is an awesome fundraiser for me personally to do. And it's just great because so many people have experienced this and so many people need the money for it. So it's just a great fundraiser to be supporting too.
For physical education major Kelsey Lenny, earning her teaching degree and working with kids every day is keeping her eyes set on the back of the net.
I'm going to be involved working with kids. So I think this is, kind of right up my alley, but I think it's a really good cause, and we've definitely done a lot of fundraising for it, and a lot of people around have been really, really good about giving money and supporting us.
The Castleton Lady Spartans have a different dynamic on the field this year than last. With 16 freshmen on the team, the squad is much younger than in years past.
I think that we have a better team dynamic this year than we had last year. That was one of the things that we really focused on trying to work on in the off season, and we made some changes that we had to make, and really brought in a good class of hardcore people, not just good players. They're good people, they're good kids, they're good students, they're well represented in the community. So not that we didn't have that last year, but we made a big commitment to bringing in people instead of star players this year.
One thing that won't change this season is the level of commitment expected by these players off the soccer field.
You're here to be a student, and the playing piece is really a privilege. We have a lot of structures in place so that we monitor how students are doing. We have a study hall that the team runs for the whole semester that we really try to help to get kids in there, to get them focused into the library. I check to see if kids are in class. We require our athletes to sit in the front of the class. We require them to be active participants. So it's really, really a full commitment. And at the end of the day, I'd love to win, hundreds and hundreds of championships, but I'd rather graduate every single player that plays for me. And not just have them graduate, but graduate with honors so that every door is open for them when it's all said and done.
You can contact any player on the team or Coach Chappie to donate to the cause.
It really makes us feel good that we're doing something for Castleton, for our community, other than just showing them a good game to watch.
The Castleton Women's Spartans' next home game will be next Thursday, September 19th at 7 o'clock under the lights at Spartan Stadium.